Good evening, everyone. Um, yeah, let me confirm, please, if you can hear me. I, will, I don't know if I'm clear. If you all can hear me, can you please make a sign so that I should know that yes, we are together and we are following. So, I would like to welcome all of you to this section. I'd like to welcome all of you to this section. And I don't know if anyone is online. And please, if you are around, if you are online, can you please use the chat box to comment so that I should know that we are following computer training course, which I deem it fit to share part of my knowledge with you guys and to give you what I can't give. Now, for this particular course or for this journey which I'm embarking on, uh, first of all, I will start with the computer basics. Computer basics. Now, what are the things that I will be covering up in a computer basics? One of it will have the hardwares and softwares. Yeah, as a computer operator, you are supposed to know your hardwares, which parts of the computer are called the hardwares, and which part of the computer are also called the softwares. These two things you are supposed to know and put in mind before you can able to proceed. The next one is Windows, which falls under the computer basics. As a computer operator, you are supposed to know your Windows. Yeah, you're supposed to know your Windows. Which Windows am I using on my system? Which Windows am I using, and what are the features of that particular Windows that my system is currently having? Then we'll now move to what we call the classification of computers. Of course, we knows that we have different classification of computers. So classification of computers is one of the computer basics which you are supposed to know and you are supposed to put in place. The next one will have the maintenance, that's computer maintenance and upgrades. Now, over times, this is what is giving us tough time in most of our businesses. That's whether we are operating business centers, that's computer business centers. Either we have a private business, and then of course we have um, a computer in the shop. Now, as part of your role as a computer operator or somebody who is operating a computer, he's supposed to know what we call the computer maintenance and then a computer upgrades. Like you are supposed to know how to maintain computers, part of the computers, that's component of computers that are found within the system unit. Some people normally call it the how will I call it? Some people normally call it the CPU, normally names, but the name is not CPU, but the name is called the system unit, or you call it the system box, because this is a box or this is a unit that contains computer components, which includes you have the motherboard, which is the overall component of the system. You have the motherboard, you have the hard drive, you have the RAMs, that's the room and the RAM in it. So you are supposed to know that. Then the next one we'll be having is installation. That's we are talking about software's installation now. Now, as part of your job as a computer operator, you are supposed to know uh, how to install softwares in your computer system. How to install softwares. Now we are supposed, and also we are supposed to know the differences between the softwares and then the applications within your system, because these are two different things. These are two different things. That's under these are subtopics that I will be covering under the computer basics. The next one is what we have the Canva. That's the Canva platform. Now, also the Canva platform is a platform or an environment that allows you to carry out your designs just the way Coral drew. You design something, complimentary card, wedding card, without wedding invitation, burial programs, etc., etc. Now, Canva also gives you rooms for that, but there's clear differences between a Canva and then a Coral Draw. Now, excuse me. In Canva, when working with a Canva platform, you need what we call a data, because your data has to be on from the beginning to the end. Without having data beside you or without having data connected to your system, then I believe and I guess you cannot be able to use Canva. So that's I'll be taking you with Canva and then designing using the Canva platform. The next one is what we call the DBMS, that's the database management system. How you manage data within the system, and how to be able to execute data within your system. And most especially the data and the DBMS is mostly for those working in uh, and offices. Those working in offices, uh, they are supposed to know what we call the DBMS and the rest of it. The next one is what we call the Coral Draw. Now, in Coral Draw, this is what I will be covering in Coral Draw. One, we have designs. The designs we have them of different type. We have designing of a letter-headed paper. Of course, we know in design of letter-headed paper, we have different types of letter-headed paper. So all these have procedures on how to design a letter-headed paper, but procedures differs from the letter-headed paper you are being given. So when we start that, you comes to know about that. Next, we'll be looking at how to design cards, either complimentary cards, wedding cards, burial programs, and the rest. So that's what I'll be covering in Coral Draw. Now, in Microsoft Office, I'll be covering. We have the Microsoft Word, we have Microsoft Excel, we have PowerPoint, we have Publisher. Now, these are the basic things you are supposed to know in a Microsoft Word or in Microsoft Office entirely. So, these and that I will be covering within Microsoft Word, how your Office, sorry, your Word, your Excel, your PowerPoint, and then you have the Publisher, of course. Now, then the next one I have what we call the internet service. Now, of course, all what I'm saying here, these things are not new to some people, but this is just to sharpen our brain and then at least we have something to do within within our conference. So please, I don't know if you have something to say or you have a question to ask, please you can ask. Just like I said, the aim of this program or the aim of this project that I am embarking is not something new to all of us, but we are all familiar with it. We are all familiar with the concept of computer and the rest of it. Now, so hello, I don't know, is somebody online? Hello. So please, for all this, please, there is a form you guys need to fill, and you need guys need to fill the form so that I should know exactly the number of people that I'll be taking for this project. And this project I will be embarking on a 4 month project. Yeah, it will be taken for 4 months. So you kindly fill your form and then you subscribe to the channel and then you turn on your notification in case of any lectures that I set, you may be able to get notified on time before any other thing. So I give this room for questions. If you have questions, you can ask. While I will be checking the link for your form and then I will send you the link for the form. If you have questions, please can you use the comment box and then you send in while I will respond to you. I will do my best and respond. Hello? Okay. So this is the link for your form. You use the link and then you fill your form appropriately. Then, of course, for the channel, you do what is necessary. So, is anybody? Can I hear questions? If you have questions, you ask, please. If you don't have questions, you please permit me because I have other engagements to do. I have lectures to do because I'm also embarking on lectures, a project with Base University here in Abuja. Embarking or I'm learning, let me see, I'm learning what we call cybersecurity. And under the cybersecurity, I'm into ethical hacking and then a penetration tester. That's what I'm doing for my studies. And normally, my studies, I do take my studies in the evening from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock p.m. That's normally the time I normally take my lectures. So I take it Monday, Tuesdays, then I have Thursdays and Fridays. So in a week, I will have like 4 days in a week to fill in my class to and other engagement assignments as well. So without any comments, without any waste of time, I would like to stop from here and then continue with my other engagements. Anybody with anything? Comments? If there's none, this is what I would like to just say, and this is just what I plan to take for this particular program. Like I said, like we'll be having an interactive section on the 30th of this month. Please, I would like everybody to be around on the 30th of this month. 30th of this month on so please, it can be in the morning, but it can be in the evening exactly 7 p.m. So please, all of you request to come online to have an interactive session. Thank you.